Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. If you want to play it, you can. 100% on Steam. Now we got these wires. They're moving slow over here, though. Dang, you were busy last night. You fell asleep watching your stream. Well, that's all good, man. That's what my stream's for. Either hanging out or leaving it on and fall asleep and having it in the background, you know what I'm saying? Look at all those go. Yeah, I played for about 4.5 hours. Yeah, look at all that. It's all rolling down. Right now, each one of those lines is only 60. But once we start getting this other material built for the MK2s, the reinforced plates, then we can upgrade them and go to 120, because each one of these pushes out 120. Conveyor belts are not fast enough to handle it. I don't got the resources to get all the reinforced plates to go down there. Not yet, at least. Got to build a factory for that one. Okay, and over here. So we have a new way to make reinforced iron plates. We can use copper wire instead of screws. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be better in the end, but it's another option. Could be interesting. Ooh, is that sulfur? I don't got none of that.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Give me that gun. Got him. The sulfur's got a stinky odor. Who would have thought? Okay, and it looks like the audio for the weather is also a little loud. You know what I'm saying? Rain volume. Let's put that down to like 50. Come on. Okay. Same thing with this. That way it's not overwhelming all the other sounds. It's a little bit better. What time is it for you right now? It is 12:08 a.m. I'm on the West Coast. All right. Well, we got that copper node. That's going to bring us 120 copper. I got to get another one of those miners going, and then I got to pull it all the way down this way. Now, how am I going to pull it over there is the question. I guess I can pull it, like, over here through this. Not a lot of room I left over there. Not a lot of room at all. Guess we'll figure it out as we go. Autocorrect can be very helpful, but most of the time, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it just screws up what you're trying to say. Put that there. Plug it in. And then you're coming this way. Should be good. A little bit of curve. And then we gotta pull it down there. Conveyor belts is too long. Better figure it out, conveyor belt. It's gonna be the worst conveyor belt setup ever. Oh yeah. You stay up late to catch it. I appreciate that, man. As long as you're not sacrificing a whole lot of sleep. Sleep is very important. There's that. Now I gotta try to pull it through here. I'll reorganize this later in the future. I just gotta get it going right now. I really hate laying them out this way. Your phone's about to die? You know, I hear that all the time from people that are on their phone. People need to learn to charge their phones, is all I gotta say. Or have it plugged in while you're watching or something. But yeah, we gotta go straight over this way in front of that. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna go over here. It's gonna be a long conveyor belt. Something like that, maybe? I missed 6 hours of sleep. That's no good. Like I said, man, that sleep's important. Gotta get that sleep in. I think that was too sharp of a turn. Something like that, maybe? Bring it downtown. Rotate. Be like this. Plug it in. That'll work. Yeah. Honestly worth it. No sleep. That's me. I got a portable charger so I can charge it while watching. That's the way to do it, man. That's thinking smart. Use the old noodle. All right, look at all these resources going on here now. Got them all plugged in. That's going to slowly make it down here, but that's going to help. Now the hard part is figuring out how much I'm going to need in order to make these plates. I'm going to try not to use all of this because I'm going to need this for other stuff too. If I use all of it, it's not going to not be very helpful, you know what I mean? We need to be able to split these resources off to stuff. But the copper I got over here, we're going to use this whole line. Okay, so where are we going to build this factory out? Well, this big guy needs to get out of the way. Get out of here. Load trucker. Yeah, that's right. This is my place. I bought this property. Okay, I didn't buy it. I stole it. But it's the same thing, right? When you're on an alien planet. You don't buy it, you take it, and then you put it up for sale afterwards. Okay, so foundations. We're not going to go off of this, even though I'd like to, because it's not lined up with the grid. We got to make a separate factory layout. Something like that. Start there. Pull it all the way this way. Yeah, let's go 10 out. Just like how I stole my neighbor's house. Perfect. Exactly. Just like that. They don't need it no more. They already had a house. Now it's your house. Boom. Just some random squatter. That's right. I have rights. Oh, man. The amount of videos I've seen of that. Did you buy this house? Yes, I got paperwork that I made up myself and printed off ChatGPT. All right, there we go. This should be a good start. Nice little platform going here. Okay, so what I need to figure out now is what the cost of this is going to be. So we need to go and get a constructor. No, assembler. I don't have no rotors. That's a problem. We got to go back up. I need rotors. Without rotors, we can't build an assembler. Well, an assembler. Well, I can look at the recipe if I press O, I think. Like, something like that. Or is it in? Reinforced iron plate. Okay. And this is the one we're going to try to go for. And then this one says 5 per minute, but this one does 5.6 per minute. Oh, bolted iron plate. I don't think I got that unlocked yet. No. Not yet. But apparently you can get 15 per minute from that one. AI is everywhere now. I know, right? Even the video you're watching right now has AI. Can you believe it? Well, little do you know, I might be AI, man. You don't even know. Okay, so we need 10 plates and 20 wire for each reinforced plate. 10 plates and 20 wire. I'm just a robot, man. That's all I am. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, an alternate for the rotor. We got sheets and screws and an alternate for concrete. Fine concrete. We can use silica and stone, and it gives you 50 per minute. Ooh. I think there's supposed to be an option down here, but I think I expanded the UI so hard that we can't see it. Hold on. Yep, there it is. Okay, this is a good size then. Which is probably the original size. I don't know. No, he's AI, but the beard is not. That's right. That is right. The beard is its own entity. We can rescan the hard drive if we want. Let's do that. Ew. I don't know if that was better or not. That's interesting. Bolted frame, fused wire. Okay, I guess we'll do this one. I don't know if that was better or not. I know there's like a ranking system that says like which ones are like more valuable, like a tier system, but I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up. All right, scan. There you go. See what all this sulfur is about. Am I buying trash cans? No, no trash can.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Oh, I can get the overpowering thing. Overclocking. Hold on. Gotta make one of these. Power shard. Boom. And we can do the research. Which one was it? Power slug. Boom. Unlock.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase
Still
input
haven't
and
found
output
bacon.
speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Yes, indeed it does. Okay, so we got all that. Now, what was I doing? My brain forgot. I got distracted. All right, let's put all that in there. Get rid of the slugs. Don't need to hold on to all that. What was I doing up here? Things happened in between now and then. Rotors. That's what we needed. Okay. Memory has been solved here. More rotors. We need to make a bunch of those. Rotors. Yes. Let's make a couple of these. Make like 30 of them. You should try to play in a game that I like. It's called the Entropy Center. I don't think I've ever heard of that. What's that one about? The Entropy Center, huh? Okay, we are at 30. That should be enough for now. We can make those assemblers, right? Oh, yeah. We got enough to make plenty now. Look at all this material. Oh. It does look cool going down here, though. Oh, I'm going to break my legs. Legs broke. Legs broke. Who needs legs? I have played Portal, yes. Well. Okay, assembler. Put it here for now. Now we do that. It means we need 10, 20. We need 37.5 per minute. That's such a weird number. You know what I'm saying? That makes 5.625 per minute. Weird numbers going on here. And look, we can do the clock speed now. But if I do it that way, I can be like 5. Then you only need that many. That's the nice thing about overclocking. You can adjust that. It's like that, but the portal gun is a double A rewind gun. Interesting. Get your butt out of here. Didn't we already have that conversation? Screw up. Okay. So I need to make 20 wires and 10 plates. Let's see how many plates I can make. Then we can figure out what we're going to do. How far am I? I'm not very far. Probably about 5 hours in now. Join the Discord and recommend games there. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I forget, man. I forgot what I was doing a second ago, so it's highly likely I will forget. All right, we're gonna grab this one. Bring it in. There's also a way to suggest games. I think it might be in the description of the video. or the stream bot will do that. Or you can do the explanation mark in chat and hit suggest. I think that should do it too. Okay, let's put this over here. What does the curved one look like? It's not bad, but it's going to get in the way of those other ones. Gotta be careful. Okay. Okay, hold on. Trying to figure out how I'm going to pull this in here. I like it when it comes to like the edge here, then I can work on it from there. It might not be the best like that. Just go here. Right. Right there. Yeah, okay. It looks like I still got room to pull other stuff too. Is this... Oh, it did work. Suggest games here. Yeah, there you go. You can raise the conveyors? Oh, yeah, I know about that. I'm just trying to pull it right here. And then we're going to get copper to come in as well. But for now, I want to figure out how much of these I can do. So if I'm going to be going with a smelter, say we'll go up like right here. Boop. Smelter number 1. And each one of these lines is pulling in 120 iron ingots, or iron ore, which we're going to be doing 30. So that splits into 4. So that means we're going to do splitter. We'll go here. Rotate that like that. And like that. Number 4 now. Nice. And we can do something like that. Plug that in. That'll go there. Copy that. Rotate. Is that the wrong way? Well, that's the right way. Why is that flipped around? Okay. Orange is input. Blue is output. We must make sure that stays the same. For some reason, I misplaced this too. Like that. There we go. Lined up. This one goes here. And this one goes right here. Now, each one of these is going to produce ingots. And those ingots are going to come out on the other side. And it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so that'll be 30 coming in and 30 coming out. So we got 120 iron ingots is what we're dealing with here. Now we can go with a constructor, and we're going to see what that's going to produce. It takes 30 per minute and pushes out 20. So that means we can do 4 of these. 4 times 2, that's 8, so it'd be 80 iron plates per minute. If we're doing 80 iron plates per minute, then that means... Oh, that's a lot, actually. 80 iron plates per minute. So that means we can do 8 of these. But that if we do 8 of these, that means that we need to have 8 times 2, so we need 160 wire per minute in order to keep up with all that. Okay. So 8 of them is the target. And we make that with the copper we have. I don't know if the 120 copper is going to do that. I know we can make more wire from copper than we can with the iron. So we may be okay. We're going to find out. Okay, same thing with that. If we have the copper coming in, put the smeltery here. And then we're going to switch this to copper. 30 in, 30 out. So we'll have 120 of this as well. You pause this and now you're barely behind. Messed up, man. You can control time though. You believe that? You got the power to control time. I swear to God, can you get out of here? Get out of here. Trying to build, his big ass is in the way. Don't, you're over here now? I swear to God. Get out of here. You can't figure it out. Okay. 1, 2. So we're going to do 4 of these as well. 4 of these will give us the amount of copper we need. Now, I don't know if it's going to make more wire than we need or not. I hope so. Having more than enough is better than not enough, you know what I mean? Now we're going to get the splitter. Plug it in. Rotate. Little rotation. We're going to go and connect it. Now all these conveyor belts will eventually have to be updated to MK2s because that's what I'm building it for. I'm building it for MK2. But right now I only got MK1s because we have a resource deficit problem, which I'm trying to fix. Once we do that, we'll be good to go. Okay, now we can pull this one over here. Put it in the middle. Got all blue all of a sudden. I just ate 17 Fiber 1 bars and drank a bottle of Miralax. You're going to have a nice introduction with the toilet soon. I'll tell you that much. And if your anus becomes inside out, just walk it off. I'm not a doctor. Okay, here we go. You're in for a rough one for real. All right. So we got our copper now. At least I'm watching a fun stream through. It helps. That's nice, man. I hope I can entertain you through your religious experience you're about to have. Because that's what's going to be, man. That is what it's going to be. Okay, we are going to get the mergers now. So I'm going to go like this. I'll merge it this direction. Yeah, it can go either way. Okay. Line it up in the center. This direction. And we're going to have up to 120 on this line, so we should be fine when it comes to being able to handle the output. I think I made a human bottle rocket featuring me. Oh my god. Yeah, what's up, Jiggly? Did you find my horizontal one? You found my other stream, didn't you? Oh, this ain't even lined up. Who the hell put this on here? Apparently somebody that doesn't know how to build. Alright, let's grab that there. Boom. Hell yeah. Yeah, the horizontal stream is a lot better. Well, I prefer it. Some people prefer the vertical. That's why I got both. I also got it on TikTok as well. You actually swiped left and found it. Okay. Well, that's all connected. That's for all the iron. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing with the copper. Merger. We go to the left. Boop. Nailed it. Rotate. It's going to be a sweet setup once it's done. If it works out the way I hope it does. What's up, Rahan? Welcome back, man. Wonder where Kitty and Star are tonight? Well, Star's right there, man. Star has just entered the building. Okay. And Kitty, I'm not sure. She's been here every day for a while. I'd imagine maybe she's taking a break. Maybe she's busy or sleeping. I don't know. I do not know, good sir. Okay. Well, we got all these set up. I should probably start putting some wiring in here too. That way, when I'm ready to get this all done, I just hit the power button. You know what I'm saying? That would be the way to do it. Place all these power lines. I wonder if you can daisy chain the buildings too. If you can, oh my god. Be able to clean up so much of this. Won't have to have all these power poles everywhere. And you go over here. There's that. And then this one will be like Boop. It all plugged in. Oh. Okay, I guess Kitty is here. Hello, Kitty. How you doing? A break from the beard? That would blasphemy. There is no breaks from the beard. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's work on the iron first. Although I do... No. We want to figure out the copper. I already got the iron put down. I know we can make like 8 towards it. The wire... 15 copper per minute makes 30. Okay, so that means we can do 15, 30. That's 2. We got 4. Oh, so 8 of them? 8 times 3. We make 240 of them. That's more than enough than what we need. Ooh. Okay. If my math is correct. I don't know if it is. I'm hoping it is. So we're going to find out. Okay, this one should be easy enough though. We can just pull this way. And then I can go splitter time. Boom. It's going to go like that. I can make things more compact if I wanted to. But I'm going to make it, a little bit bigger. So it's kind of nice to look at. Been in bed lots today. Bad tummy cramps. I'm sorry to hear that, lady. That does suck. Boom. Okay, now we go with the constructors. Hopefully I got enough materials for all this. And... that lined up right? I think that's lined up right. Maybe. No, I think it needs to be like that. Okay, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Never mind, we're good. Before we start putting in multiples, I need to make these iron plates. Then I can just copy them and keep the same recipe on them. The big guy's a permanent resident in my factory. You're probably right, man. Oh, trucker won't stop leaving. Look at him. He's even standing up on on his 2 weird legs. Got them weird legs going on. I'm gonna pull the wire. Straightforward. Get it all connected. That way we always have an opportunity to connect power whenever we want to start it. You on another account? How many accounts you got, man? Okay, all plugged in. Now we just gotta plug it in like this. Conveyor belts. Boom. Okay. So that should be making all the plates we need. 20, 40, 60, 80 plates. That's what we got. You got 4 accounts. Jesus. Why do you need so many accounts? Now the other problem we're going to have here is we can double the amount of constructors on this side. But we don't got a lot of room. We don't got room to put 8 constructors all the way this way. So we're going to have to get creative here. We're going to have to get real creative. Constructor. And not to mention, we're going to be pushing out. How many are we going to be pushing out? Each conveyor belt line can only hold 120. So we're going to have to be careful here. Put that there. Wire. 30, 60. So 4 of these can be on one conveyor belt and then another 4 on another conveyor belt. Okay. So that goes there. 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 15, 30, 30, 60. And we need another 15, 30, 30, 60. Which... isn't there a free place? I forgot about that. Hold on a minute. Where's that? H. Oh. 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 That's the way. That is the way. You gotta leave for a little? Alright, Jiggy. Yeah, that's what we got to do right there. Going up. Another one there. We are going vertical. That's right. Can't build it horizontally. You must build up. That is what we must do. It's not because I want to, it's because we have to do it out of necessity. This is the end for me. I'm at 2%. Oh my goodness, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Jiggy. I hope you enjoyed the time that you had here. Now, the question with this one is, how am I going to connect it? Probably like this, and then we'll go logistics, and then this one. Looks like we got room to do that. Is that the right height? Oh, that's the right height. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's the way. Okay, I lied. That's not the way. It'll work for this one, but this one over here won't work that way because the conveyor belt comes from the left side, so we'll have to put it in the back. Okay, first one can go that way since the connection will be that way. Bros in phase one, that's right. Phase one. You gotta start somewhere. Plug it in. Now we gotta grab that. Line her up. I think that's the right height. We're gonna find out in a second. 1, 2. Boom. Would you look at that? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. I'm at 1%.